Welcome back to Stamping at the Warren, and I'm Kim Tolton, and today I'm going to be sharing with you, and I should have said I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, which I am. Sorry, should have done that. Anyway, today I am going to share with you one of Stampin' Up's project kits, and the fab thing about most of Stampin' Up's inclusive most of their kits now are all inclusive, so that means you get everything you need apart from some adhesives. You get everything you need in the one box, and it's ready to rock and roll. So this card here is one that I've made straight from the design that Stampin' Up gives you within the box. So you can see that's quite a sweet little card, and you know, that would be lovely to send to people. And I think these boxes are at their best for when either time is short and you're an experienced crafter, or perhaps you're going away on holiday and you just need something to do in the evenings. I know I'm like that. Or perhaps you're a complete novice, or you would like to give a gift to somebody who maybe has thought about doing papercraft but hasn't got the confidence. So give one of these boxes as a kit and as a gift, and it will get them going, and they'll see how easy the whole process actually can be. And once you're hooked, you're hooked. But trust me, it never goes away. And I think as well that these kits would really suit children and teenagers, because smaller children can do it with assistance from an adult. A teenager would be able to make these themselves, and I think it's a great way to introduce younger people and children to papercraft, because everything's there ready to go. All you need to do is assemble it and do a little bit of stamping, and that's it. So I'm going to show you what's inside the box, and then we're going to make another one of their cards. So you get this super box, and I love boxes. I'm a real box hoarder, so I do like my boxes, and after this kit is finished its use, I will be recycling the box for other purposes. You get, look at this, this gives you all of the project ideas all in one. So it's super, and you can just work your way through from A to Z. You can change some of the sentiments if you want to, or you just do it exactly as it is, or you might even want to embellish it with your own products. You know, and it's just what is for you and what works for you at that moment in time. So I'm going to quickly walk you through the box. You get a stamp set, which we're going to be using. You get some glimmery die cuts. They're wooden die cuts, so they can be double-sided. You can use the back side as well as the glittery side. You've got 3 different size cards. You've got small square cards, so they would be great for little gift card type things. Then you've got note cards. There's quite a few of them. And then you get your A6 cards, or A6 envelopes. So 3 sizes of envelopes there. Then you get pre-printed card bases in the same 3 sizes. So you've got your A6 card bases here in different colours and patterns. Some of them have already been used because I've been playing. Then you've got your note cards, and again pre-printed, so no need for designer series papers to cover them. You can add it if you want. Then you've got these lovely little heart cards. They're little trifold cards, so they fold up like this, and then there's ways of embellishing them. and they come in different colours. So you've got Calypso Coral, and see if I can find them all. I think that's Pink Pirouette. This looks like Daffodil Delight. That looks like it could be Rose Red or Watermelon Wonder, and Mint Macaron. And then there's the little square cards as well. And with those you've got an extra fold, so if you want to you can make it into a little gift card and fold it right over and secure it shut. You then get your ink pad, just basic black, but that's all you need when you're starting. There's some emboss resist paper that you can paint, sponge or colour in other ways. Then you've got some doilies in different colours. There's some gold foiled die cut elements, and then there's white die cuts, so you can stamp them or colour them however you wish. You can see the holes here, and another sheet, and then you've got 3 sheets of pre-printed die cuts. Right. There's the second one, and there's the third one. And then you also get some of these little gel embellishments and some baker's twine, which I shall need for today's project. So I'm just going to pop all of those back in. These are just where I've already started using some of the bits, the die cuts and things in here. So let's pop all of this back, because I've already got everything out for what we need. Pop that in there, that goes on. And all you're going to need, as I say, to add to this is some, will be some adhesive. So probably some Tombow, glue dots is a good idea. Obviously put mine back in there. Possibly tear and tape, but mostly Tombow. You get the Stampin dimensionals, they come in the kit as well. So Tombow's your main one really. Right, so let's get going, and we are going to be making this card here. Why thank you, it says. And these are the pieces that we need. So I've got an A6 printed card base, lovely dotty one. So I'm just going to fold this and burnish that fold with a bone folder to make it nice and crisp. Onto that goes this embossed sheet, and I didn't show you those in the pack. So these are pre-embossed. Pop that one in there because I don't need it. So this is going to go down straight on here. I'm using fast fuse today just because it's super fast. It sticks instantly, and it's really easy to use. So this you just want to mount onto your card front fairly evenly. Just eyeball it. Then on top of that goes this piece through the middle there. So again, just some fast fuse, just 2 strips this time. I used all 4 sides because this is embossed last time. So this just goes down in the middle. On top of that goes this star like this. So again, I'm going to use a bit of fast fuse. We just pop that on. Just at a jaunty angle. There we go. And I forgot to put my little banner in. That That's okay, it will slot in there just nicely. And if you get any fast fuse on your work surface, just rub it and it will come off. I'm going to just slot this in. There you go. And you can see how quickly this builds up. And next we're going to do the stamping. So what you want to do is hold it firmly in 2 or 3 fingers and then fairly firmly stamp all over the surface. Now you will want to practice, if you haven't stamped before, do practice stamping it down onto the card first, just onto scrap paper. Remove any of ink if it gets around the outside, because that might mark your card. So try again, and you can see if it's fully inked, but you know, just practice just a few times so that you're happy you're getting it all on there. And then I'm going to do it for real now. And we're using this lovely speech bubble. Let's see, look, I've got a bit black there. Nice press. Just flip it off and there you go. Get the cover straight onto your ink pad until it clicks. And this I'm going to pop up with some Stampin' dimensionals. Most cards need a little bit of lift somewhere just to help them stand out. And we're doing that with the stars and the speech bubble. So this just goes on here, wherever you would like it to be. And then we're going to use a few bits of baker's twine. And I'm not going to do anything special with it. I'm just going to loop it back and forth around the different elements here. Just to give something a little bit different. And then we can bring these round, tie a little knot. And then we can pop on our little stars, and I'm just going to use a bit of Tombow, just a small dot like that, and we'll pop one over here. Dun, dun, dun. And then the other one up here. And just give it a press. It takes about 3 seconds for Tombow to fuse, so it doesn't take long at all. Always replace the lid. It isn't the same as PVA glue. Don't be tempted to use PVA glue because it will cause the card to warp. Right, now then, if you haven't done any stamping before, then you just very briefly need a quick thing on cleaning your stamps. So when you have finished using your stamps for the day, you should always clean them. It helps to keep them conditioned. So I use Stampin' Mist both on my photopolymer, even if I'm using archival ink on photopolymer. Stampin' Up doesn't recommend that you use Stays On Cleaner for alcohol based ink pads. You just give it a nice clean. I just use a piece of fresh kitchen towel and then put it away straight away, because trust me, it's really easy to lose these very, very quickly. So you can see that they're printed, but the moment you have stamped with them, photopolymer will stain, so it makes it a lot easier being able to identify them and also position them when you're stamping. So that's that. I'm going to put that back in there. I'm going to put the acrylic block, which comes with the kit, back in there. So there you have 2 very quickly made cards. And that's just an example, and that's it for today really. Don't forget that I love you to share your projects on my community Pinterest board. To be able to do that, all you need to do is follow my Pinterest board. I check that you obviously have an interest in papercraft. It's not that I'm funny, but you do get all sorts of strange spam stuff coming up, and I don't like to be put in a position to delete people. So I do just quickly check, and it gives me the chance to follow some of your work as well. And I'll then pin you a request to start joining the board and pinning away, and then you can share your projects with us. It's a great way for me and everybody that follows me to get creative ideas from like-minded people. So there you go. All of my social media information, including how to contact me, is in the Show More section under today's video. Also gives you a link to my online store so you can order your Stampin' Up products. And there will be a link from today's video straight to my blog. Just click on it, it will take you straight to today's project. And the other way is just press on or hover over the little eye icon in the top right of today's video screen. A little card will come up. If you click on there, it will take you straight through to my blog with today's project as well. And I look forward to getting to know you all, and thank you to those of you that religiously follow me. That's it for today. Ta-ta for now. Have a nice day.